Good morning, everyone. Let us start with today's class of GK. I, Gaurav Kumar Dwivedi, welcome you all to the today's GK class. Before starting with this, students, I request each and everyone that since we are going through a very pandemic situation, so I request all of you to take utmost care and all the possible precautions so that we remain healthy and we are able to perform our duties and tasks well. Okay, starting with this, let me introduce you with the topic. That is, our topic is science and technology. Science and technology, as they are very much closely related to each other. I'm giving you a very short example of this. That is, if you remember the computers which were present in earlier times, they were very large, approximately the size of your room. But nowadays they have been made very much compact so that in less space they are able to occupy more and more informations, as well as their storage capacity has been increased, though the size has been decreased. Memory cards, hard disks, and various other pen drives, they are able to store a very large amount of information but in a very small devices which occupy a very small space. In this science and technology, we have 3 page numbers. If you go through your syllabus, today we will be dealing with only one of them, that is your page number 15, having the science quiz. Basically, if you will see here, so this science quiz consists of not only one topic. Okay, it consists of a variety of topics, and all these topics we will be going through in detail. Just I am giving you the glimpse of it. That is, we will be discussing today the various kinds of diseases, the first part, that is the malfunctioning of the organs or the hormonal changes or any kind of other activities. Second, we have the changes. That is, basically we will be dealing here restricting ourselves to the physical and the chemical changes. Next, we have the body movements, in which we will be dealing about the different kinds of joints which are present. Next, we have the magnetism, in which we will be discussing about the magnetic properties and the different types of magnets. Next, we have the eclipses, that is the Grahan. So here we have the solar and the lunar eclipses, that is Chandra Grahan or Surya Grahan, which was recently a few weeks back. Next, we have the light, which makes each and everything visible on this surface of the earth. Last but not the least, we will be discussing about some of the important features of the eyes and the defects, that why the person is not able to see something or why he or she is able to see everything clearly, why the differences are there. So let us, without any delay, move ahead with the explanation part. So here I'll be showing you the very first part, that is the diseases. So we have here anemia. Starting with this, anemia is what? It is one of the diseases in which the RBC, which is one of the components of blood, it gets reduced. RBC becomes less in number inside our blood, and this RBC is responsible for transporting or carrying oxygen to different parts of the body. Now, when the oxygen is not being supplied to the body, as a result of this, the changes are there. If you can see the palms of these two hands, so the one right palm is completely dry and color is grayish color is there, or you can say that it is not looking healthy, whereas the palm of a normal person, that is left palm, is quite healthy because it is getting sufficient amount of oxygen and various other things. So here class, if you can see, the right palm is of an anemic person who is suffering from anemia and is not getting proper oxygen, due to which a lot of changes is seen in this person, whereas the left palm is having a proper amount of oxygen supply, and as a result of which it is able to show a healthy appearance. This is microscopic view of a normal person and an anemic person of a cell. In this case, the normal person, if you can see, the number of RBCs are quite more. That is, he is having a large number of RBC. So large number of RBC means large amount of oxygen will be provided to his body. Whereas in the case of anemia, since the number of RBC gets reduced, so the amount of oxygen which will be reaching to the body will also get reduced. Moving ahead to the body movements, so here we will be discussing about different kinds of joints which are present, like pivot joint, ball and socket joint, hinge joint, and various others. Okay, but we will be restricting ourselves to the hinge joint. Hinge joint is what? It is one of the joints present in our body which allows movement only in one direction or in only one plane. As you can see here, the ankle, elbow or knee joints, they are the examples of the hinge joint. Like when you move your hand, so you are able to move it only in the upper direction through the elbow portion. Why? Because it allows movement only in one direction. You cannot move it towards your lower side. Moving ahead, we have the different types of changes, that is the physical and chemical changes. So physical, as the word suggests here, that is the change in the state. Like if you can see here, if we take out the ice from a freezer and keep it outside, we observe that it starts melting and soon it gets converted into a liquid. But again, if we keep that liquid water back to the freezer, it again gets converted into ice. So this is what the substance which we have taken originally ice got converted into water, but again we are getting back our ice again. This is not in the case of the chemical changes. In the case of chemical changes, like burning of wood, which has been depicted here, we cannot get back our original things back. This is a chemical change. New things which are formed, they go into our atmosphere and mix with them, and as a result of which it is very difficult to get all these things back. Moving ahead, we have some more examples of the physical and chemical changes. So in these physical and chemical changes, you can see cookie crumbling, ice melting, breaking a pencil, tearing of paper, or dissolving sugar in water. These are the examples of physical changes. Chemical changes: burning of wood, frying of an egg or cooking of a food, baking a cake, burning of lightning or matchstick, and the rusting of a nail. Rusting basically is known as junk lag jana. Alright, so the details of the physical and chemical change you will be going through in your later sections of the chapter. Moving ahead of your science chapter, basically I'm talking about. Okay, moving ahead, so let us have the glimpse of the magnets. If you can see the wonderful magnets which are being depicted here, these are the different types of magnets: bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, needle shaped magnet, cylindrical magnet, oval shaped magnet, and the ring magnet. The most important property, that all these magnets, they have two poles, that is the north pole and the south pole. Never have the doubt whether it is a ring magnet, in which case you are not able to see the two ends. So this ring will have only either north pole or south pole. No, never. Each and every magnet will have both the poles always. When we come to this part, in which you are able to see that paper planes are getting attracted towards the magnet, or paper pins, they get a stick to the magnet, or paper pins, they get cling to the magnet. Okay, so this is the attraction property of the magnet. As a result of which, attraction property means what? Whenever any kind of magnetic material is kept in the region of the magnet or in the vicinity of the magnetic field, or when you keep it near a magnet, the force of the magnet attracts all these paper clips, and due to which they get stick to the magnet. Last but not the least, we have the human eye. The most beautiful human eye. I'm trying to explain you two disorders or defects in the eye with the help of this figure. If you can see here, there are two triangles here. So if our eye is able to observe the first triangle, the near one, but it is not able to see the far away triangle, it means our near eyesight is clear. We are able to observe the things, near things clearly, but we are not able to see the far away things. So this defect is known as myopia, as you can see by the name only, near sightedness. So near means the near objects we are able to see them clearly. The same concept lies in the far sightedness. So far means we are able to see the second triangle, but we are not able to see the first triangle. So in this case we are suffering from the defect which is known as hypermetropia, and that is why in order to correct these defects we use the specs or spectacles. Okay, that is why you find some of your classmates wearing the spectacles, or your grandparents or parents, they are wearing the spectacles to have a clear vision. All right, now let us move to the most important section of this class, GK class, that is our current affair. Few weeks back in the last month, if you remember class, there was an incident in Kerala where some of the mischievous peoples, they offered some food items to the elephant which was consumed by that elephant, and that food item contained some of the crackers. Those crackers, they got bursted inside the stomach of the elephants, which resulted into the death of that elephant. A more cruel incident or a more cruel scenario is being observed in Botswana. Okay, Botswana is what? It is one of the area or region in South Africa which is presumed or depicted or believed to be the hub of the elephants. But what is being observed, this is the news of 2 to 3 days back. If you would search on the internet, you will be able to get it. That is, here more than 350 elephants have died. Now see, whenever the death of a wild animal occurs, so always we have in our mind that the death occurs only because some of the mischievous peoples who either want the skin of the animals, or they want husk, tusks, ivory, or some more valuable parts of the wild animals. But here the situation is something different. All the dead elephants, they have all their valuable parts intact, that is, nobody has stolen from them, and that is why this has created a doubt in our minds that what is the reason for the death of these elephants. I would like to tell you one more important thing, that is, before dying, these elephants are moving in a circle again and again, and they fall towards their mouth part, that is the head part, which is very much impossible for any elephant to fall. Okay, if you can see the figures here, basically you are seeing that all the elephants, they have been died, they are fallen in one or the other regions of the Botswana. In the second figure, if you can see, these are the elephants which has fallen towards its head side. Okay, now so this is a matter of concern, because we will have to think over it. We don't have any other options. If the nature survives, wild animals and everything, they are a very important part of our food chain, which again you will be studying in one of the chapters of the Bible. So this is all for today. Okay, so we have discussed all these topics. Now try to remember one more thing, class, that is, whatever topics which we have discussed today, okay, all these topics, they are some or the other parts of your science chapter. Like when we talked about the joints, so we are talking about the body movement chapters. Magnetism, we are talking about fun with magnets. Light, already we have with the light name as well. Okay, so these are what? These are some of the things or concepts which you will be studying in much more detail when you will be going through your science chapters, whether it is physics, chemistry or bio. Talking about your physical and chemical changes, they are also a part of the same chapter, that is your changes around us. Okay, you will be studying in much more detail, and the further sub classifications of the physical, reversible and irreversible chemical changes and various other things. So this is all for today. In the next class, we will be meeting with some more interesting facts, and we will be going ahead with our syllabus. Till then, take care, stay safe, and stay healthy. And thanks a lot for being with me.